Member's time has expired. I thank the member and call the member for Deakin.
Thanks very much, Deputy Speaker. It's a great opportunity for me today to highlight one of the most satisfying parts of, I think, all of our jobs, and that is obviously not always being here in Canberra, but being back home in our electorates and having the opportunity to visit with community groups, schools and individuals in our own electorates. And we're getting in the Deakin electorate into Fetes season, and where our schools take advantage of the better weather that we've got in Melbourne and seek to raise money for their schools, foster community spirit not only within their schools but within the broader area that their school belongs in. And I have really enjoyed this year, as I've done in many other years, getting along to as many of those fetes as possible. But in undertaking the work and preparation and organisation that's necessary to pull together a big fete, so many parents, teachers, principals, grandparents and friends of the school are involved, and I want to acknowledge the work of each and every one of those people, many hundreds who have been involved in some of the fetes that I will now mention. In the Deakin electorate, the St John's fete is always a very big fete, and I had the honour of attending last weekend. Most years I end up on the barbecue, but this year I got a leave pass and was able to get around and enjoy the fete. And I want to congratulate Andrew Russell, who has coordinated the fete for many, many years, and his very large team for putting on another wonderful fete this year, and in the process raising huge amounts of money. The Sacred Heart Parish fete was another fete that I was able to attend. In that case, I did do a bit of a stint on the barbecue, and it was great to meet so many wonderful parents and children and community members at that big community event. Can I also acknowledge the hard work of those at the Old Orchard Primary School? Again, I had the opportunity to drop in, and again, it was a wonderful event for locals in Blackburn North. I also want to acknowledge those at the Great Ryrie Primary School, Doug Elliott as principal, and the entire team for the wonderful work they did and for being so welcoming of me. Can I also acknowledge Larch Street Kindergarten for their fun day? It was an excellent day. And also acknowledge Our Lady's Parish for their fete a few weeks ago in torrential rain. They went through, notwithstanding the weather, and made a success of it nonetheless. And also St Thomas the Apostle Primary School for their fete, and also Holy Spirit for theirs. Again, great community events, raise important funds for the schools, but most importantly, bring the community together. And I want to thank all of those on the committees for their work.
Has expired. I call the